Welcome to Autism in Black Live. We are rooted in advocacy, not fear, rooted in truth, not stigma. Here, we center Black autistic voices, uplift Black families, and build spaces that are affirming, unapologetic, and full of joy. Whether you are a parent, professional, or autistic adult, this is your space. Together, we break down barriers and build up community. So grab your seat at the table. We're just getting started. Hi. Happy Thursday to all of you beautiful people. I am Maria Davis Pierre. I'm the CEO and founder of Autism in Black, here with my other half.
What's going on, AIB community? You're truly Dr. Barry, co-founder of AIB Autism in Black.
Come on with it. You see, both of us got on our Autism in Black shirts today.
Yes. You know where you can get your Autism in Black shirt? At the Autism Black store. How do you get to there? You hit that link that's scrolling. You go to shop.autismblack.org. Go buy a shirt.
Yes, or you could go to the website and there's a shop tab up there, which goes in hand what we're talking about today. But welcome to our Vision to Venue series, where we do a behind the scenes look of what it takes to take our vision for our 6th annual conference and bring it to the venue. And when is our conference happening, people? April 17th through the 19th. Okay, we are 2 days, somewhere around there, away from conference. So April 17th through the 19th. And how can you get those tickets? Going to that link that is scrolling across your screen, and you'll be able to click 6th Annual Autism in Black Conference, see our beautiful registration page, see the different ticket options, because you can attend here in person in West Palm Beach, Florida with us, or virtually from the comfort of wherever you want to be in state, country you want to be watching at. Yes. So go to that link, get your tickets, and join us April 17th through the 19th. Before we get into today's episode, I like to hand it off to Dr. Barry to talk about our YouTube goal.
Yeah, so obviously we're keeping up with the theme of the marketing, right? And more importantly, especially with marketing, right? Our goal, especially with this series, is to have like a little television mini series for Autism Black leading up to the conference. So people aren't like, oh my God, how do you guys get a conference, right? Now you're going to know. So with this series, we put all of our episodes on the Autism Black YouTube channel. If you have not already subscribed, go over the link. Y'all see the link scrolling. Go to the link. Subscribe, hit that notification bell so you're always aware of what, especially when this series drops. More importantly, when we do the Mindful Mondays, when the Autism in Black podcast show goes on there, all of those will be on the YouTube channel for your visual viewing experience. You guys have been running up the subscriber numbers, running up the shorts, everything is being viewed. We appreciate y'all. We love y'all for that. Our goal is to get to 1,000 subscribers by the time this series ends. Let's get us there.
Exactly. So thank you all who have subscribed, and those of you who, after watching this, are going to go right to our YouTube and hit that subscription. So thank you all. And let's get into it. As promised yesterday, we are covering 2 topics because we was out earlier in the week. So if this is your first time attending or watching a Vision to Venue episode, our Monday through Thursday shows are pre-recorded. So while it says live, we have pre-recorded this episode, but we still encourage you to chat with us in the comments. So drop where you are.
We be in the comments, y'all. We in fact, as I'm saying this, I'm going to be in the comments typing I am live with y'all, just so y'all can understand how we do this here.
Exactly. So make sure that you are typing in the chat and letting us know where you're from, as well as if you have any questions about the conference, because we come back on Fridays and do a live Q&A show. So our Friday shows are live, and we answer all the questions and speak on all of the comments that have been shared throughout the week from whatever platform you're watching from. So with that said, we have different topics that we cover each day. And as promised, we are talking about two things today. Our theme of the week is our vendors and sponsors. So today we are spotlighting one of our vendors, and then we're going to talk about some marketing of what we do to get vendors and sponsors, and then once we have them, how we market them so that it is a beneficial relationship.
Mhm.
So, with that said, should I go ahead and share my screen and talk about our spotlight, or do you have something you want to say first?
Nope. I think we're right along with it.
Okay, let me get my tech ready, y'all, because y'all know I'm the one that's trying to figure out the tech all the time. All right, here we go. So, we are spotlighting Shades of Me. So this is one of our 6th annual Autism in Black vendors. Okay, so I'm gonna take you to her Meet the Founder page, and we're gonna talk to Dr. Christine, who is a licensed psychologist. Okay, not only that, shout out to my Haitians, because Dr. Barry, it's my community as well. So shout out to our Haitian American psychologist here. Okay, so
Christine St. Ville. Shout out.
Come on, Dr. Christine.
Screams
Yeah.
Haitian.
It screams Haitian. Yes, so we are excited to have her as one of our mini vendors for the 6th annual Autism in Black conference. So her company, Shades of Me, does like the Autism in Black brand, they do melanated emotions. And that speaks to my heart as a therapist, as a Black woman, and as someone who is raising Haitian American children, right? And I believe her products are bilingual as well. So I believe they come in English and Creole. Spanish right here in English and Creole. Look at this.
Love it.
Let me hit on the feelings charts for Black women in Creole. Look at this. Go ahead and tell the people how to say those words.
Yeah, c'est content. Want. A little embarrassment, a little fearful, a little happy, lots of amazing. Oh, I'm loving this, right? And what I love is that the cultural competency that gets married into understanding, one, the importance of feelings, but understanding that, hey, not everyone speaks English.
Come on.
Not everyone speaks English. So shout out to that. You get a digital file, 12 by 8. Oh, okay. Shout out to her. And look, can we go to her that initial bio again? Because I want to point out where, and this is where when you are kind of walking in your truth, how sometimes the energies align, right? So if you read, it says, I noticed that folks of color often struggle with identifying and communicating their emotions, the prevalent societal pressures and stigma associated with emotional vulnerability, as well as limited resources that authentically portray the experience of Black and brown folks, right? Come on, right? Like of course this person would want to be a vendor at the Autism in Black conference that you guys will be at, as long as you hit that link that's scrolling across. Because it's a person who recognizes all right, there's a gap I need to kind of step in. It's a big gap, right? We're not every year we realize how big this gap is, because every year people are like, oh my God, I didn't know that this organization was even around, or I even needed it. How many of us have walked in and realized wow, I didn't even realize that that dress was there that I even needed, right? That food, that whatever, you didn't even know you needed the thing until it was in front of you. And that's what we do every single year of Autism in Black. So again, shout out to Shades of Me for recognizing and kind of stepping into that.
Exactly. And I will tell y'all, it took everything in me not to buy when Dr. Christine submitted her application for vendors. I said I got to save it for when she's at the conference, because I can tell you right now, I'm going for the feelings chart in Creole.
Yes.
I am learning Creole. Our children have been learning, since birth. Dr. Berry obviously is bilingual. So this speaks to our heart. And I love that our children also get to learn their feelings in Creole. So this is one of our vendors for the 6th annual conference. I love this page. I love this page. And she has it for girls. Look at that. Look at this. So cute.
Shout out.
Men. I'm gonna buy this one for Dr. Berry, y'all.
Let me see here. Okay.
What's Sezzy?
Yeah.
Is this shocked, excited?
Yeah. Mm-hmm.
Yeah, I'm learning. So shout out to Dr. Christine, who will be a vendor at the 6th annual Autism in Black conference, and all of you wonderful attendees are going to have the chance to shop with her, whether you are in person here with us in West Palm Beach, Florida, or virtual as well.
What's the link to this page?
It is shadesofme.store.
And I'll put the link in the description as well too for those who are catching. So if you're on the YouTube page, head over to the YouTube page.
Most of you are going to be attending, and you're going to shop with her there at the conference. Okay, yes. We want to pour into her at the conference, but we definitely will be sharing her links as well. Yes. Let me stop my share here. So shout out to Dr. Christine. And it just really speaks to her heart, because if you see behind Dr. Berry and me, express yourself feelings, okay? This was created by our, at the time, 10-year-old enemy.
Yes.
Okay.
And she's gonna be doing, because she's been asking me when is it her time, because she saw her brother do a video. So she can't wait. She can't wait to hit the record to sell her book.
So you're
gonna see a video about her selling her feelings book as well pretty soon as well too, on one of our pages.
Exactly. So shout out to the alignment in that. When I tell y'all our vendors are bringing it this year, I'm so excited. So shout out to Dr. Christine for all of the amazing stuff that she is doing in many different languages. Okay. And moving on into marketing. So we want to talk about how we market to get our vendors, and how we market once we get our vendors and our sponsors, to make sure this relationship is beautiful and aligned. So with that, take it away, our marketer, Dr. Berry.
Yeah, I think one of the things we've been kind of blessed, especially with the community, is that because of how consistent that we just continue to be with the services, and obviously this has definitely been a proven, right? There was a time where y'all would hear from us for about a 3-month span, and y'all would hear about us for the rest of the year, right? Because we talk about the conference, hype up the conference, get y'all to the conference, and then we just kind of disappear. But when we kind of made that shift, that transformation, and say, hey, we want to continue to provide on a year-round basis to the community, it's gotten a lot easier, I can tell you, right? Because what typically occurs whenever we're doing, and it's usually enough, we only do it for conferences, and we do summits, right? So we may start, reaching out for vendors for even these little summits as well too. Little summits, right?
Yeah, he says little, but it's like 1,200 of y'all will be signed up.
We got a summit coming up this week. The boys
tomorrow it starts. Yes, tomorrow.
Yes, you guys hit that link. It's sponsored by the Autism Black Foundation, so the tickets are that have already been taken care of. You just need to be there unless you want an all access pass. That link is also in the bio as well too. But once we kind of put the call out to say, hey, is anybody willing and ready, because people recognize just how valid this community is, and how important the work and effort that you guys have kind of poured in. They can't wait to kind of stand in front of y'all and say, hey, because it is a community that, again, it continues to kind of grow every single year, and continues to kind of really get galvanized, right? Especially when outside forces kind of push us together to recognize that, hey, we got to be more of a community more than ever, right? So once we say, hey, nobody willing and ready, people are kind of like, hey, are you looking for vendors? Do you want to be a vendor? Do you want a vendor? So, and again, we only do it for the conferences, but as I'm talking, we should probably start working on doing it for the summits as well. But it is more important that the alignment is there. Like I said, we just kind of freestyled with the first vendor, and we didn't even realize, and that was the first time reading her bio, that oh wow, look at her thought process, right? So it would make sense for her to want to kind of be with
He freestyled. I had
Yeah.
us and the team had already went through her application and
So they
whatnot,
already
but
cleared it out.
he was seeing the alignment in
Right.
in
I love
the vision and mission.
So I think that's where the beauty comes in. And then once they get here, once they say, all right, yep, I'm willing to be a vendor, and they pass whatever test. Maria got a whole bunch of tests. Whenever they pass that test, it becomes easy, right? Because not only do you get the vendor, you get promotion during lives like this, conferences like this. We have the podcast, we have Maria's email list, we have Maria's socials. So we really make it a point so people recognize that we recognize that, hey, we appreciate y'all and for your level of support. So we go all out. We go all out, making sure that you guys, especially as a vendor, are recognized for just the level of support that's there.
Exactly. And then something that we're doing differently this year is during our break times, we will be playing a video of all of our sponsors and our vendors as well, because what we found is there are individuals who still purchase our conferences after, right? And then when they're watching, they get to see all of the amazing organizations and businesses that we support. So they'll continue to get that marketing from us long after April 17th through the 19th, which is amazing as well. Like Dr. Barry said, we highlight everyone who is either a sponsor or a vendor on all of our social media pages. There are email blasts that go out. We talk about them during the conference. Now this year we're adding in a video that will be played as well. So the marketing that we do on our end for our sponsors and our vendors is mutually beneficial because
you figure we have an email list of about over 10,000, social media. I think last time Maria got like 20,000 now, just on
over 20. We close to 30 on IG. Then on Instagram, we got.
It's one of those things where it's the people are there. And again, like I said, it's just a blessing, right? Because when we started this thing, we didn't know, right? We didn't know if people show up to a conference, right? And lo and behold, right, she got about 30,000 people, right, who follow Autism in Black
on IG.
Yeah, just on IG, right? Facebook, I think, is what
20.
Yeah, so it's the amount of people and community is there. And again, it just continues to grow, and that's where I think that's what gets us so excited that we do have vendors who are willing to want to work with us, and we just kind of show them like, yep, like there is a community out there. You might not think the community is big, but like here you go.
And another thing that I love, and sometimes I don't even realize it until going through our attendee list to do things for our attendees, of the organizations that actually purchase tickets and attend our conference. A lot of our speakers, vendors have been found to go to other conferences and other ways to be a to do their business stuff at different places, because a lot of these organizations actually get tickets to our conference and come as attendees, and they do it very quietly, because I'll be looking through, I'm like, oh my God, I can't believe such and such is this organization is attending our conference, but they want to learn, right? And they want to do better and bridge that gap for our community. And in the midst of them learning, they're also looking at who our vendors are, who our sponsors are, who our speakers are, because they're like, okay, if they're doing this work and they're doing this amazing work, we want them to come speak over here for us as well, right? So there are so many opportunities within the Autism in Black stratosphere that happen just from our conference alone. And we are always so grateful and humbled by that, because that is always our mission and our goal.
I love it.
Anything else you want to say about marketing? Or
no, I think it's one of those things where it's a question that we always get, right? Like, hey, what, when can I be a vendor? But more importantly, like, how is it being a vendor beneficial, for me? And so I think we driving home that fact and understanding and like I said, obviously we talk about vendors, we talk about conferences, but even our speakers, right? You kind of mentioned how like when eyeballs are there, people are like, oh wow, like, oh okay, I heard you speak over there. Would you be willing to speak over here? I saw, that you were over here. You know what? I have a conference too. Like, so it's the opportunity just continues to grow. And again, we're just year 6, right? Just year 6.
Year 6 of our conference.
It's amazing where I can foresee it going in the next 5 to 10 years, because that's how we typically have to look at these things. We understand that this is a journey, right? This isn't something that just pops up during autism awareness or acceptance. Autism?
We say autism awareness and acceptance because in the Black community, we still do have to get aware and also
right. So it's just one of those things where like the community's there. The community is huge, right? Y'all know we are big on community, right? Guess what? If you go to the link in that bio,
if they type community,
type community, yes, type community. We'll send you a link to talk about it, so you can know a little bit more about community, right? Like community's big, right? Like and we don't sugarcoat that. We understand the importance of it, and we understand, that we've been blessed to be able to kind of bring it, and we're just excited that vendors and sports vendors and sponsors continue to want to patronize with us and continue to see themselves grow as well too. So our job, we know we're doing a good job if we have vendors who want to come back the second year and the third year. That's how we know we're doing what we need to do.
Exactly. And if you are wondering what's in our sponsorship packages, you can always email support@autismandblack.org. Our sponsorship page should be done by next week. If you want to be a vendor, I think we have like 4 slots or less left. On yesterday's episode, we talked about what's included in the vendor package. You can also go to that link that's scrolling across and hit that vendor button, and it will take you to our vendor page where you can see more details of what's included, apply to get your booth secured for the Autism in Black conference. This year, we are doing it a little different. We're only offering in-person packages, and that does include being the digital or online.
Yeah, we'll have for those who attend the conference, there'll be a portal. All of our vendors, your information will be in that portal too.
Yes, it will be. So when you become a vendor for the conference, yes, you get access to our in-person and our virtual. We just streamlined it to make it a little easier for us this year to make it one package rather than 2. So you still get access to our in-person attendees and our virtuals, but you can go to this link and become a vendor or email us to become a sponsor, because we do have packages available for that as well. And if you're just wanting to be an attendee, your ticket is waiting for you April 17th through the 19th. If you go to this link rolling across the screen, you can
or you can comment the word conference, and guess what? We'll send the link to you.
Look at that.
Comment the word conference, link gets sent to you, or hit the link, whichever is easier.
Whichever is easy. We trying to make it very easy for you to get your ticket to be with us April 17th through the 19th. And if you go to 2 weeks ago, maybe we discussed all of the different ticket tiers. So we talked about our in-person ticket tiers. We talked about our virtual ticket tiers, and we talked about what comes in all of those tiers. So you can make your decision very
for our
easy.
YouTubers, that was episode 13 of the venue series.
So go, if you are like, I don't know if I want to be VIP or general admission or platinum, I don't know if I want to be in person or virtual. Episode 13 on our YouTube page takes you through all of those ticket tiers, so you can be either in the building with us in West Palm Beach.
Come in the building. I don't want to show the registration page, but like, trust me, South Florida, if you catch us during the right time, it's a beautiful time. We understand Florida. We understand. We live here, y'all. We understand.
We always have to let y'all know we live in Florida. We live in West Palm Beach. We live here.
But trust me, we're gonna have a good time, y'all.
We are going to look at the positive side of what West Palm Beach has to offer. And one of that is the weather and the location, the central location of where our conference is, which is in the central of West Palm Beach City Place. So we are surrounded by the beach and shopping and things that you can do. And we have made it accessible to where you don't even have to get any kind of Ubers or Lyfts or anything, because the host hotel, if you choose to stay at our host hotel, which that block closes March 13th, they take you by trolley from the airport to the host hotel, and from the hotel all around the city. So you can go to the beach, you can go shopping, get some good food, whatever you want to do, in addition to attending the conference with us April 17th through the 19th. So get your tickets and come be in community with us, because we have some great surprises in store. So I can't wait for you all to be with us in less than 45 days in community, because we're excited. So anything else for our Thursday episode?
No. I think we're gonna wrap that up, and we can't wait to see y'all tomorrow live.
And you guys, you get Dr. Barry and me live twice tomorrow, because at 6 p.m. Eastern, we do our Vision to Venue series. And at 7 p.m., if you have signed up for our second annual Autism in Black Boys, Men, and Fathers Summit, we do our kickoff call at 7 p.m. And this is also a call out to you all who are attendees of that summit to join the school group, because that's where everything is housed. So make sure you're yes, we're sending emails, and then you'll get text messages, but make sure you're in the school group to be able to attend that summit. Okay, so you get us live twice tomorrow. So we want to see you at 6 p.m. Eastern, and then we want to see you at 7 p.m. Eastern too.
I'm looking now. It looks like we got about 200 people already registered, 200 plus people already registered for the summit. I'm excited. We can't wait to see y'all again. This is the prequel to the conference, right? Very excited. We're gonna have a good time tomorrow. So y'all gonna catch me 2 hours live. We're gonna be here. We're gonna do our vision venue, and then we're gonna do our kickoff. If you're registered, guess what? If you want to get there, right? If you want to get there, hit the word FC. Right, comment the word FC. No. This is summit. Comment the word summit. I forget. We got so many trigger words. I have to remember FC will get you on the email. Summit will get you a link to register for our most recent summit, right? So very excited, y'all.
So comment conference, community, or summit, and those are going to get you to all of the happenings within Autism in Black, okay? Because we want to see y'all. So have a great Thursday. We're almost at the end of the week, y'all, and this is going to be a good weekend because we got the Father Summit happening. So enjoy your Thursday, and we will be back live tomorrow at 6 p.m. Eastern, okay? And we want to see you.
All right.
Have a good one.